Gen 4. Let's see how she goes.
First shots at the Glock 19. So what exactly did you do?
I did it.
I thought you were an M&P guy.
I know. I did it.
Smith & Wesson. All the way.
Bought a damn Glock.
There it is.
Let's check it out. Let's see what it looks like when you buy one of these bad bitches. Well, I bought it. You can show them what comes in it.
Okay, so here we go. It comes with 3 15-round magazines, a speed loader.
The magazines actually have holes in them to show you your round count.
And it comes with this assortment of back straps with the one that's originally on the gun. It's actually molded into the actual grip. That gives you 5 different setups that are basically, we remove this pin. It comes with an additional pin, which is a little bit longer to hold these back straps in. Once it latches around the bottom and the top, you place that pin in and it'll change your throw of trigger.
Now, the Gens 1 through 3 are actually a little thicker than the Gen 4. But if you install the medium back strap, it brings it up to the same thickness as the previous generation.
Yeah. Also comes with your typical cleaning rod, and a brush, lock, and of course your blow molded Glock case. Enough about that. Let's tell you a little bit more about this thing. Give you some specs on it. Okay, the Glock 19 was first offered in 1988 for the first time. This is Gen 4, which was released in late of 2010.
And how can you tell it's a Gen 4? Because it says it right here. Some differences with the Gen 4 compared to the 3 is it's got a larger magazine release. It's got a larger slide release. It also, which is nice, is this is an ambidextrous magazine release, so you can flip it around to the other side for you lefties. The sights, as you can see them here, a little different. They are polymer, which a lot of people don't like, but it is what it is and they function fine, but you can always change them. Actually, Glock themselves offer some night sights that aren't that badly priced. The Gen 4's got a little more aggressive on the stippling here, and you got your finger grooves here, which give you a nice, good grip. Let's do a little trigger pull here and see what the weight is on it. They feel somewhat heavy, but honestly, compared to the M&P, it doesn't feel as spongy.
Yeah. No, I think it's...
I didn't mind the M&P trigger, but as bad as everybody talks the Glock trigger to be, I don't think it's that horrible.
This is more of a consistent pull all the way through. You have about the same amount of pressure coming up to the threshold. You feel just a little resistance and then a little more and you go. Where the M&P, it's real soft, comes to a wall, and then you got to pull a little bit harder to get it to actually break. So, yeah, I think it's a more consistent trigger pull all the way through the range, which makes it a little bit smoother on the actual release.
So let's get trigger pull. Alright, so let's crack this baby and
set the old lineman up. .13.5.
Let's do that a couple more times just to get an average.
And a little clearer. Ready it.
Yep.
7 pounds 6 ounces. It's really kind of hard with these articulating triggers to get it consistent every time. Well, there's a 7 pound 4.5 ounce.
So you're in the upper 6s to low 7s.
Let's see if we can do it one more time and actually show what I'm talking about with the consistency of the trigger pull with the gauge on screen instead of the gun. And as we're coming back, you can see our build, 5, 6, and then we get it. So it's more of a progressive build of pressure to that wall and then a snap.
Yep, it's got a nice clean break. So, that's trigger pull. The cool thing with Glock is there's a ton of aftermarket parts for them, but you can get different disconnectors right from Glock, set at factory pulls. So I believe you can get it in 5, 4.5, and 3, or heavier at 8. Which I don't know why the hell you would want that, but hey, everybody's got their thing. Alright, so to do a field strip is real simple. You see these tabs here, you got them on both sides, right there. So the best way I found to drop it down is take your palm, just shove the muzzle back a little bit, push these down, pull the trigger, and it'll release the slide, and that's it. And then you can see the size of your guides are a little smaller than the M&P, but hey, Glock's just flat run.
Yeah.
I mean, they've put them through million shot tests, and they just go. It's a dual capture recoil spring. As you can see there, 2 springs. It's captured down here. That was part of the Gen 4 deal. Barrel just comes out like normal, like most striker fired.
Well, let's just talk about the stock Glock barrel and slide. Both of these surfaces. This is not stainless steel, but this is a...
Yeah, I haven't been able to find what the material is. I don't know if it's proprietary and they're just not going to tell you.
However, they are rust and scratch resistant because this starts out tenifer coated and then parkerized. That tenifer coating is over 3 microns thick, and then throw the parkerizing in on top of it. This thing could be completely stripped if it's parkerizing,
and it still
almost look like bare metal, and it still won't rust. That parker or that tenifer coating is really tough stuff.
And you'll see them just go to the range. You're going to see the guys have been firing Glocks for a long time. Theirs are going to be discolored, and
it actually comes up as hard as diamond on a Rockwell tester.
Yep, which is pretty incredible. As far as putting it back together, get your barrel in there. Just take your slide. Line up your tabs. That's it. Good to go. The barrel on this thing is 4 inches long, or 4.01 if you want to get technical, but
yeah,
it's a 4-inch barrel. Overall length is 8.65 inches. Some other features on it, they've got a front rail here for your lighter laser, whatever you would like to put there. And I know Scott was utilizing this, and he likes the grip in front of the trigger well, because you got a little longer fingers than I do. I'm all palms, so I don't need to use it, but you found it to really help you stabilize.
Yeah, it did. I liked it. Which
gripping it right there.
Which my M&P is actually, because I have the streamlight on it, but not to mention before that, it's actually angled to a point where it doesn't do you much good to throw your finger up there.
Yeah.
So this one, it really helped me stabilize it and get the shots on target.
Let's talk about capacities.
Yeah, it comes with a standard 15 round magazine, but it will take any Glock 17, Glock 18 mags. So you can put the factory 2 round adder bottom plate on there, which will give you 17. You can run the 17, which actually gives you 17. Or you can run the 18, which gives you 33. So, whatever you want to do.
Hell,
I'm pretty sure.
They even make a 50-round drum mag. I don't know why the hell you'd want it. Besides fun factor.
Yeah, fun factor.
That's about it.
It's kind of bulky. But it can be fun.
Back to the trigger. Let's bring that up to them. Glock is famous for their safe action trigger, and they've marketed the hell out of the damn thing. That trigger will not go off unless you depress that center tab.
You've got to depress this tab.
You can throw it, you can drop it, you can run it over with the truck, and it will not fire.
If that's not depressed, not going. Oh, I'm totally off screen.
We go off screen the whole.
I don't know.
Well, hey, instead of just talking about it, let's take you out to the range. We'll show you some shooting footage and then bring you back in and give us our final thoughts.
See you there.
Here we go. Be mag number 2, Glock 19.
Top right. Kind of liking the Glock.
So, what's your overall impressions? Likes, dislikes?
I like it. Points well, shoots well. We put a couple hundred rounds through it. You know, started off I would call cold, but you know, it's a matter of us getting used to it and basically a break-in period for it. But it definitely put them where I wanted it. I mean, I didn't have too many flyers on my end.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah, you weren't sold.
At first, I wasn't so happy with it.
No, he was a little disheartened.
Yeah, I mean,
What did I fucking do?
my M&P is very good to me.
We're just for the matter of principle on this. Mine isn't. I shoot his M&P better than my own, so I don't get it. But whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, after I would say about 200 rounds, it was no big deal. It was shooting awesome, nice and tight.
Yeah. No, it's. I'm not gonna say I'm a Glock tard, but I'm impressed with this gun.
You will be a Glock tard.
I'm impressed with it. I would.
It's a perfect size, because you know what? I love my full-size M&P,
Yeah.
but I don't like the compact. I find the compact handle is just a little short for the size of the slide and everything else, but this fits perfect in the hand. I'm not too far off. You know, I don't need a magazine extension, but it just fits in the hand. And you know, a lot of people don't like the angle on the handle, but man, I really like it because it's just got this like natural point that is really nice.
It does.
Feels good in hand, very stable to control.
And for all the bitching and moaning about the polymer sights, I'll tell you what. We ran some hand loads and some factory stuff, and these sights didn't dirty up. They didn't.
I think
Get dark on us. I think they.
I think people are
well.
going to bitch you just lasered the shit out of me with that thing.
I was lasered myself too, but you know what? I know it's not loaded, so fuck them.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's it, guys. That's the Glock 19. We'll check back in, I don't know, maybe a year. See how it goes once we've got a couple thousand rounds through it. And
we'll come back and return to it.
yeah, we're going to carry it for a while and see how that works out and go from there. I think it's going to be really good. And now my M&P loyaltiness, or whatever the hell you want to call it, is going to waver a little bit.
Yeah, you know, well, you're going to have to change up your range bag sooner or later. Because they kind of threw one in with the package deal.
Right, so you can never have too many range bags, I would think.
No, that's true, but when they're embroidered with the brand.
Oh, stop it.
Alright, guys. Check us out. Like, share, and subscribe, and all this stuff, because you know what? We got more coming your way. We'll see you around.
Later.